What's going on, y'all? Back here with a new damn video. I've been gone for a long damn time, but I'm back here to make this video because I've been asked this question multiple damn times. And yes, there is, I think it's an elk or a moose headed in the back of me because I'm living at my grandparents' house right now because I'm getting some stuff done with my house. I'm getting my house raised, house lifted, and yes, that's 49er stuff in the back. Don't get it twisted. It's my grandfather's, okay? All right, but let's get down to this. I've been getting asked this question a lot. What do I think about this Marcus Mariota Eagles rumor going around? How we're going to trade all these picks. And if we do get him, do I believe in it? Do I agree with it? Or do I want it? Or if I had a choice, would I go with it? You know what? Now, I'm a guy who always bashed Marcus Mariota. Well, not bashed. I liked him as a person. I just didn't think he was that good of a quarterback. I thought he was overrated. I thought he was a guy who just threw little screen passes, curl flat, little small things. Okay, I didn't think he was that good. I thought he was a gimmicky quarterback, right? And I know a lot of times in my videos I talked a lot of whatever on him, saying he's overrated, he's this, he's that, he's that, he's that. I went back and watched his entire year this year, and a lot of what he has done throughout his career. Now, 2013, the season that, to be honest, I really got introduced with him because when we got Chip Kelly, and when we got Chip Kelly, all I heard about was this Marcus Mariota stuff. Oh, Marcus Mariota. When the stuff was going on with Michael Vick and Nick Foles and Matt Barkley, remember? No one knew who the quarterback was. I kept hearing Marcus Mariota, so I went and watched some games on him. And in 2013, in my opinion, he wasn't that good. One, because he was wearing a knee brace, which held him back a lot, and he was just, I don't know, he just wasn't that good. But this year, he had a fantastic year, and I went back and watched a lot of his things. He has all the tangibles needed to be a top NFL quarterback, a franchise changing quarterback, and all that, okay? He has pocket awareness, pocket presence, and pocket and poise, and that's something you cannot teach. There's a guy, an analyst, you guys know, I think his name is Mike Mayock, right? He talked about it. He said that I've talked to Peyton Manning, I've talked to Tom Brady, Matt Ryan, Drew Brees, all of them, and I asked them about young quarterbacks coming out of college. If they don't have that much pocket awareness or pocket presence or pocket, or poise, can they learn on that? A lot of them said, yeah, you can learn on anything at your craft, but they felt like they were born with it. So maybe Marcus was born with it. I don't know. But let's get down to it. So do I agree with it? Now this is what I came to conclusions. Nick Foles, he's a fantastic quarterback. I mean, he's a great quarterback, good guy, everything, right? And I'm not putting the guy down. I have his signed jersey, I have everything of his, and I still believe that we should give him a chance. But the coach don't believe in him. What I mean by the coach don't believe in him is the coach is already talking about his old quarterback. The coach is already talking about there's this Brett Huntley rumors going around, this rumor, Bryce Petty, da, 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 all this stuff going around, right? I think some of our fans care about Nick Foles more than the coach does, okay? And it's all about the coach. In my opinion, it's all about the coach. Chip Kelly holds the keys to the Super Bowl if you get him his players. The players he wants. That's why he has took creative control over the Eagles. This whole power struggle thing that went on and all this and that. And I look at it like this. In this league, you need your quarterback. If he believes that because he called Marcus Mariota Peyton Manning like. If you believe your guy is Peyton Manning like, you go out and you get him. You go out and you get him. You know what I mean? There's so many things that go on with this. And the kid has it. As much stuff as I talked about him, he has it. He has the it factor. He has everything. Now, my personal opinion, if he goes to another team, this is not me being biased, but if he goes to any other team, he's going to be a bad quarterback for like maybe 5 or 6 years. But if he comes here, he's automatically, well, not automatically, give him a year or two, he's going to be a good quarterback because this is his system. This system he played in for years, and he still was playing in it, and that's why there's questions about his draft and if he's going to be good and all this and that. Okay, now what you guys need to realize is that to win a Super Bowl, win championships, and be successful in the NFL, it takes a mind of a head coach and a quarterback on the same page. When Sean Payton, was with the Saints, he got Drew Brees from the Chargers. Remember that trade? He got Drew Brees. He wanted that guy to run his offense. Tom Brady. Bill Belichick got Tom Brady in the 6th round. The owner didn't even know who Brady was when he met him. He met Brady, and Brady was like, "Hey, hi, Mr. Kraft. I'm whatever." He's like, "Oh, the tight end we signed or whatever." He's like, "No, I'm the 6th round quarterback, and I'm the best damn decision this organization ever made." He looked him down as like a laser. You guys already know that. Bill Belichick and Tom Brady. As much as it pains me to say this, Jimmy Johnson and Troy Aikman. This is what you need. These are the things that make you win Super Bowls and you win championships. Now I go by and I watch our offense and I watch all this stuff and I look and I see Marcus in it and I say, wow, he could elevate our game. He could elevate this team. Okay? That's my opinion. You guys have your opinions. One more person I want to say. You got Pete Carroll and Russell Wilson. Pete Carroll said himself the guy was going to be a special quarterback in the NFL. The guy was going to be a good quarterback in the NFL. What did he do? He built a team around him. He got him a defense. He still didn't get him no receivers, but he built a team around the guy. He got the quarterback he wanted and built a team around him, even that he already traded to get Matt Flynn. Chip Kelly believes in this guy. And me, I believe in Chip. Chip Kelly is the reason why if we ever win a Super Bowl in our history, if we ever do, and he's the coach, that's the reason why. I believe in Chip Kelly more than anyone on this Eagles roster, okay? And that's just me. And in this league, you need a quarterback to win. I hear people talking about how Shady and what if Shady gets traded, this and that. He's a running back. The quarterback you need to win. This is a quarterback's league. It's the most important position in sports. Okay? Back to what I was saying. I'm not saying Nick Foles is bad. I'm not saying he's a trash quarterback. I'm not saying any of that. I still think the guy should get his chance. But if the coach doesn't think that the guy is right, then you must eliminate him now. And the reason why I say that is because I watched Chip Kelly, right? He's not going to be here long. I'm telling you that. He said it since day one. His goal is to win a Super Bowl. Not with the Eagles. He said this when he was in high school, when he was coaching high school, he was coaching college, whatever. He said that. Some guy said on 97.5, the guy used to, I think he's old defensive coordinator, something like that. So I think he'll probably win a Super Bowl if it's with the Eagles, whatever team he's with. And he's going back to college, or he's going to retire because he's not fit for this stuff. So while he's here, let's get him as guys. Jeffrey Lurie, do whatever it takes to get this guy Marcus Mariota. And I talk so much trash on him, and I feel so bad because I watched tape on him, and I literally fell in love with him, Marcus Mariota. And I'm the biggest Nick Foles fan. This has nothing to do with Nick Foles. This has to do with a quarterback on the roster. You know what I mean? A lot of people are coming at me, oh, well, you hate Nick Foles now? You don't like him? I have his signed autograph. I paid $300 mother effing dollars for it. Do you have that? I don't think you have that. So don't ask me if I like him or not. Okay? I'm sorry. I get attacked by all these people, and I'm just a fan of the Philadelphia Eagles. I've been one since day one. Okay? And a lot of you guys need to realize that Chip Kelly is the leader of this pack. Now, what I want to get to is a lot of people are comparing this trade, if we pull this trade off, to the RG3 trade. How are you going to compare it to the RG3 trade? I understand the picks are like the RG3 trade. You compare it to that, but it's nothing like the RG3 trade. The reason the Redskins got RG3, do you know why? Because he was the second, quote-unquote, second best quarterback on the draft board. Andrew Luck was number 1. Number 2 was RG3. They had no chance of getting Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck, the Colts already came out and said they were getting Andrew Luck. I think, if I'm not mistaken, if I am, correct me, they made his jersey, the Colts, a month before the draft. So the Redskins said he's the second best quarterback on the board. We got to go up and get him, right? So they went up and got him. But the coach had no similarity with him. The owner didn't even know him. They just had interviews with him, combine, whatever. I'm saying they didn't know him. Not even an offensive coordinator, not even a quarterback coach knew RG3. But with this situation, Marcus Mariota runs our system. His biggest fan is our head coach. And some of these players on this team know him. Kenyon Barner in the practice squad, Josh Huff, Taylor Hart, all these guys know him. And some other ones are talking about him. It's not like it's no similarity and they're just getting because he's second best. They're getting him because they know him and because the coach believes in him. Right? I'm with it. Bring him to Philly. Okay? Let's just do it. And another reason why I say do it is because I look at a lot of things. A lot of things throughout our history. We can't draft. We are not good draft. We're not good at drafting. We draft guys, but sprinkles here and there, sprinkles here and there. This year we drafted Marcus Smith, or last year, sorry. Sorry, I got a little sore throat. We drafted Marcus Smith, and they're saying he's built like a high school player and he might be a bust. That's a waste of a draft pick. Drafted Jordan Matthews, good pick. You know what I mean? But you get what I'm saying. This team could never draft. We drafted players, but not all in one draft, or this and that. So why not just give out those picks and get Marcus Mariota? And Chip Kelly said it himself that he thinks the draft is overrated. He said, you think a guy's going to come in here and change a whole franchise, yada, yada, yada. So the coach himself is sitting back saying that he thinks the draft's overrated. That's another reason why I believe the trade will happen. But back to Mariota, there's times where, his accuracy and stuff could be questionable, but I watched, I don't know, it's just something, this guy has it. I don't know, he could be a bust, I could be wrong, I don't know, but you know what? It's better we go down trying. Because if he goes somewhere, which I don't think he's going to be good anywhere, I mean, I think he'll be decent somewhere else, but if we have to stick with Foles and, Chip Kelly ends up leaving because of it, we don't know what the future could have been. Just like Randall. Back when we had Randall. We had Rich Kotite, garbage-ass coach. Then we had Buddy Ryan, who was a defensive-minded coach but couldn't even put together an offense. If a team scored 3 points on us, we couldn't even we couldn't even win. You know what I mean? So you got the coach here. He wants his guy. You go up and get him. And if all hope fails, we are going to live and die by Chip Kelly and his decisions. And his quarterback, Marcus Mariota. Oh, sorry. And if he fails, Marcus Mariota is a bust, he leaves, what's the problem? I don't understand why people are so upset. We still haven't won a Super Bowl. We still haven't won a championship in 57 years. So it would just be another 5-10 years if Chip Kelly left or Marcus Mariota became a bust. Why not take the gamble? These are the reasons why we don't have championships. We don't take gambles like this. Now back to Nick Foles. We don't know if he's just a 10-6 quarterback, a guy who can get you to the wild card, win it or lose it, get you to divisional round, win or lose. We don't know who this guy. We don't know if he's a big time quarterback in big games, and we don't know if Marcus is, truthfully. But I seen him in the Rose Bowl. I seen all this stuff. So try it. And one more thing. People are talking about Brett Hundley. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm a big fan of Brett Hundley. I always liked Brett Hundley. Okay? But I'm sitting back here watching it. And there is games where Brett Hundley is truly inaccurate. I mean, and pressure comes, he collapses. There's this one game versus Virginia I think I watched where he just collapsed under pressure. That's what Nick Foles does sometimes. He collapses under pressure. Why, if everyone's so upset with this whole, oh, Nick Foles is so bad under pressure, he's so bad, and he overthrows, underthrows, then why go get a guy that's just like him? You know what I mean? Um, but I think Huntley could be good. You can try him out. If you can't get Marcus Mariota, you get Huntley, right? Um, that's just my opinion, guys. I know I'll probably get a lot of heat for this. I want to know your opinions. This is my opinion. This is how I feel. A lot of people have been hitting me up and they wouldn't stop talking about it. They want to know how I feel about it. That's how I feel about it. You need a mix. You need a mix between the mastermind of the head coach and the quarterback to win something in this league. I have never seen. Well, yeah, Brad Johnson. That's back when defenses was able to be defenses. Not nowadays. But I've never seen a quarterback just win a Super Bowl with a coach just win it. The coach basically kind of handpicks the quarterback, just like Andy Reid picked McNabb, even though we didn't win a championship. Just like Dick Vermeil traded to get Ron Jaworski, even though we didn't win a championship. You understand what I'm saying? Nick Foles was inherited to Chip Kelly. He was an Andy Reid drafted player, just like LaShawn McCoy and the rest of them. That's just my opinion. If you can't get Marcus, you could try Huntley, but in my opinion, I would get a corner. You know, that's my mock draft. My mock draft will come out about that. But this is my thoughts on the Marcus Mariota thing, because so many people are hitting me up asking me about it. I have a lot more to say about it, but the time is going on, and I don't want to drive video on and act like I'm singing his praises and saying Nick Foles is bad, because I'm not saying Nick Foles is bad. I'm just saying how I feel and what we should do. Uh, Foles should get another chance. He had one bad year and everyone wants him out the door. I'm not saying get rid of him. I'm just saying let's think about the future. Let's really think about it in a different perspective. The team has already never won anything. What's the worst that can happen? You know what I'm saying? I'm a diehard Eagles fan, and that's what I am. I'm a fan of players. I'm a fan of the wings on the damn helmet. I'm a fan of getting a championship in here. And if that's what it takes, then that's what it takes. Trust in Chip. I trust in Chip. Whatever he does, I agree with. I was going to say you got to agree with. You don't have to, but trust in Chip, believe in him, and that's it, guys. This went on very long, but I haven't been here in a while since week 17, or since the NFC Championship or whatever, the playoffs. So leave your comments below and know how you guys think about this Marcus Mariota thing. You don't even have to be a fan of the Eagles. If you're just a Giants fan or you're a Cow, yeah, whatever you are, Seahawks fan, tell me how you think. And not just about Marcus Mariota, but it does take a quarterback and a coach. Not a quarterback who was inherited by a coach. You know what I mean? So tell me how you guys think. Like, subscribe, and comment below on your thoughts. And that's how I feel. Everyone kept hitting me up. This is how I feel. And also follow me on Twitter below. All right, guys. See you later. Peace. I'll be back later this week with my free agency things. I know a lot of people are going to ask me about the corners. Oh, well we need corners. Free agency's around the corner. I'll get to you about that. Go Birds.